All right, so I am going to talk to you about drop. But what the heck is it about? And why am I here? So I use my expertise to solve problems. And for 10 years, I've worked with AI anywhere from Silicon Valley to Europe to Asia. For 25 years, even if I don't look that old, I've worked with software, IT, digital product design. And today I'm planting an idea in your head. Bear with me. So close your eyes. Imagine EUDR compliance is solved just with a smartphone. All right. So is the clicker working? Yep. All right. So this is Obama with his famous mic drop. He made a bold statement with it, which is my goal today as well. He was also very much involved or committed to protecting the environment, which is a second reason why I'm showing you this picture. Based on the title of the presentation in the ICC program, you might have assumed that it's about AI and this other fine stuff listed here. Well, not for now. It's about so much more. It's about a general shift in how the coffee industry operates and how the industry addresses, for example, the EUDR regulation. So the drop platform is about including all stakeholders in a meaningful way. Inclusion of, for example, smallholder farmers, big corporations, and consumers is necessary for the common good. As you might have heard before, DROP acronym stands for Deforestation Regulation Open Platform, one of the emphasis on open. The idea is to save a lot of money for everyone involved and the planet as a side product. But how did we get here? So this is one of the examples of deforestation. Why are we talking about EUDR and DROP? Deforestation is real, and it is getting worse, unfortunately. This is numbers from a 2024 assessment. We're not on track to address deforestation. As a consequence, we're dealing with climate crisis and a price increase. Prices have been increasing and will continue to do so. So this is a rather recent example. A luxury will hardly ever be a source of income for many, many stakeholders. The EUDR regulation, and the plus X is not the platform X, but potential additional regulation, will evolve and hence is asking for flexibility. And DROP is providing that kind of flexibility. Technological advancements, for example, in the field of AI, is supporting this. So this, as Massimiliano already mentioned, this is very recent news from yesterday. Postponed is not delayed. EUDR regulation, if you would address it in a traditional way, is tied to additional cost, complexity, and a lot of manual effort. And yes, AI will help us to solve it in the end. This is just a way of addressing the high speed of technical advancements in the field of AI. So, DROP, as an open platform, as I mentioned before, as an emphasis, it's free to be used by smallholder farmers. Can it be economically viable? I brought this example. I chose the Linux operating system as an example to show you that it can be economically viable. The annual revenue of last year of the Linux Foundation was $262 million US, which should provide enough money for a platform or two. Another Linux-based example from the recent years, IBM purchased a provider of a Linux version for $34 billion US. And regarding the relevance of Linux as a platform, it's the global leader regarding operating systems for supercomputers. So finally, how does DROP work? One core aspect is verification instead of certification. It is about automating the EUDR-related due diligence process, and it's about being a massive cost saver. Key aspects of drop are what listed here. Data-driven automation and sustainability is a big driver for transparency. And that's an application of drop on a farm level. It only needs a smartphone. A smartphone and a mobile internet connection is all drop needs, no satellites. Sorry for the reference to satellite images. Taking a picture with a smartphone, while drop records the geolocation and the timestamp, is the basis. Part of it is also utilizing AI to detect an age of an image if it's 4 years old of the same location, to be able to adhere to EUDR, to be able to prove that there was no deforestation. Part of drops is also the documents involved in trading: coffee sales, certificates of origin, export papers. And of course, how could you do a presentation without a little sprinkle of stardust named AI? So this deals with data processing, fraud detection, among other things. And so the data we need is geolocation, date, timestamp, farm data, trading data, to be able to do all those nice things that you see listed here. So those technologies are applied to make drop work. For example, predictive analytics or anomaly detection. Drop only works because I represent a team, including coffee experts, AI experts, serial founders, and that's the team that is working on the platform. The outcome within the coffee world shall be what you see here: happy farmers, happy corporations, happy consumers. A little outlook. So what are the next steps? So it's about testing, it's about APIs. I know that I'm with coffee researchers, so APIs are connecting drop platform to other platforms, for example, the EU-provided platform, and of course then actually publicly launching the platform. At the end, I have a request. Drop wants you. So we're looking for additional supporters and partners, and hence I'm looking forward to discuss this today and tomorrow with you. To summarize, drop saves money, the planet. I wish you to have great coffee, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mirko.